Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well. From wherever you're watching this channel, I'd like us to look at Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's military playbook from a different angle. Now, we've been talking about the issue of border, the issue of Indian Ocean. Now, I'd like us to escalate our analysis a bit because there's something that was shared. And this something that was shared was concerning some military aircraft. Now, eyewitnesses had observed that there was an aircraft performing a series of coordinated maneuvers at both low and high altitudes, drawing the attention of onlookers and the media. So the point of concern here is that a military aircraft was seen to be performing some drills. Now, reason why I want us to get into Museveni's ideal military playbook is because of the series of events. Take a look at this. Museveni surfaces with the issue of Indian Ocean. We've talked about that. The CDF escalates the narrative. Then Museveni's men are seen in Kenya pretending to come and look at the welfare of the KDF. Then Museveni, then there's information that UPDF officers celebrate massive pay rise. Salaries jump between 70% and 400%. Museveni awards his UPDF men huge salary. Then we are witnessing a scenario whereby there is a military aircraft performing some drills. It's as if they're trying to monitor Kenya. See, all these things, we can't just wish them away. These are strong message from Museveni. Museveni is sending another message. Because again, there's something I shared concerning Museveni's military presidential aid. There's a statement when he tried to downplay Museveni's threat on Kenya. Because again, Museveni also downplayed his own statements and said that even in a home state, there is always quarrels. People have some wars. But again, they still remain brothers. And despite the fact that you have some wars, you're still brothers. So those are statements that came from Museveni. Now let's get back to the military aircraft drills. I believe that Museveni is playing some games, sending some message. It's like the case of someone pinching you, pinching you, and knowing very that you're feeling the pinch, and then at the same time cooling you so that you don't feel the pain. If at all Museveni delivered such a statement, which has not gotten William Ruto happy anyway, and Ruto reacted, and if at all Museveni went ahead to award his military men huge salary, what does that mean? Now, based on the story that we have, we are told that junior officers have seen their pay rise by up to 70%, while senior officers, including generals, have benefited from increases of up to 400%. And this adjustment is expected to bring UPDF salaries in line with comparable military institutions in the region. And observers note that the move is timely, given the rising cost of living and inflationary pressures affecting Uganda. Now, the increased salaries are likely to boost morale within the ranks and reduce the temptation for corruption and other forms of financial misconduct. Furthermore, the pay rise underscores the government's recognition of the crucial role played by the UPDF in ensuring national security and regional stability. While the announcement has been largely welcomed by service members and their families, some analysts caution that sustaining such high wage increases may put pressure on the national budget. Nevertheless, the government has assured the adjustment was carefully planned within fiscal limits to avoid adverse economic consequences. UPDF salary increment has generated widespread discussion both within and across East Africa, highlighting the importance of fair compensation in professionalizing military forces. As officers prepare to implement this new directive, the focus now shifts to ensuring that the enhanced pay translates into improved service delivery and operational effectiveness. So what we have here as a result of this article is that Museveni has indeed increased the salary of his servicemen. My concern is the timing. All this, the timing. Within a span of 4 days, all these things are happening. Museveni threatens Kenya. Museveni sends his men to Kenya to come and do some benchmarking. Museveni conducts some military drills. Aircraft seem to be seen on the southern border. You see, all these things looked at carefully, a strong message.
That he should not overstep. He should not overstep diplomatic boundaries. He cannot, I emphasize, win a military war against the combined military forces of Kenya and Tanzania. Because when he talks about the Indian Ocean, I believe, yes, it means Kenya and Tanzania, because some of its goods pass through Tanzania and Kenya.
I'll link what I'm seeing here with what is happening, especially between Russia and the US. There's the issue of Venezuela. So all these things happening, mind games, ladies and gentlemen. Museveni is very good when it comes to mind games, and RUTO is very smart because RUTO is assuming mind games. He knows how to address the issue because, according to RUTO, he's the most educated president in East Africa. I think that was he said. So, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and tell us what to think about military drills conducted by Museveni across the southern border. Is Museveni aiming at something? What is really cooking, ladies and gentlemen? So perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.